Greetings, astounding anecdote adventurers. Strap yourselves in for a tale shrouded in mist, whispered in wind, and debated by scholars for centuries. Today, we delve into the legend of King Arthur, myth or mighty monarch. Arthur's rise to power was in a time of turmoil for Britain, ravaged by Saxon invaders. It was the 5th or 6th century. The Romans had packed up and left. Enter our dashing hero, Arthur, allegedly a military leader who rallied the Britons and kicked some serious Saxon backside. The young Arthur of noble lineage proved his right to be king by pulling a magical sword, Excalibur, from a stone. The wise and enigmatic Merlin played a role in Arthur's destiny, guiding him towards his kingship. Once crowned, Arthur established his legendary court at Camelot, a beacon of justice and a symbol of a golden age. Here he gathered some of the most renowned knights in history, forming the Fellowship of the Round Table. This brotherhood, known for its valor and adherence to chivalric ideals, embodied equality among its members, represented by the Round Table where all knights sat at the same level. Arthur's reign was not without challenges. He and his knights embarked on thrilling quests, defending Britain's borders and upholding their oaths. One such quest, often featured in the legend, is the search for the Holy Grail, a sacred cup with miraculous properties. Arthur married Guinevere, a beautiful and intelligent queen. However, a forbidden love triangle emerged involving the valiant knight Lancelot. This potential betrayal sowed the seeds of conflict within the kingdom. Arthur's downfall was attributed to betrayal by Mordred, usurping the throne and working with enemies. A final epic battle between Arthur and his betrayer was the climax of this dramatic shift. The ultimate fate of King Arthur remains shrouded in mystery. The legend often paints a somber picture, with Arthur mortally wounded. He might have been carried away to Avalon, a mystical land of healing, or even destined to return one day, ready to unite Britain once more. Now, some might say Arthur's as real as, well, a talking sword in a lake. But hold your horses, skeptics. Legends often sprout from seeds of truth, distorted by time and campfire storytelling. But here's the thing, archaeological digs have unearthed Roman-era forts resembling Camelot, and historical records mention a leader named Artorius who fought the Saxons. Coincidence? Maybe. But the plot thickens. Welsh folklore speaks of a legendary warrior king. The earliest mentions of Arthur don't pop up until centuries after his supposed reign. Talk about being fashionably late to your own legend. Some folks argue that Arthur was based on a real leader named Riothemus, which means supreme king. This guy apparently crossed the English Channel to fight in France, just like Arthur did in earlier tales. Coincidence? Perhaps. Medieval chroniclers like Geoffrey of Monmouth built upon these tales, weaving in fantastical elements like the wizard Merlin and the Knights of the Round Table in the 12th century. He claimed he translated an ancient Welsh book and dropped his bestseller, History of the Kings of Britain. But conveniently, that Welsh book has gone missing. How mysterious. It's like saying, "My dog ate my historical evidence." Now, were these knights feasting on actual round tables, or is it more of a metaphor for equality? You decide. Did Arthur truly wield Excalibur, a blade forged in the fires of, well, legend? Maybe. But here's a fact. The Welsh word for steel is Acalibur. Coincidence again? Perhaps the legend twisted a powerful sword into a mythical one. So, where does this leave us? Did King Arthur exist? Well, that's a million-pound question, isn't it? The answer, my friends, hangs in the balance. Just like a sword well, you get the picture. The truth, like the Holy Grail, may forever remain elusive. But the power of the story? Undeniable. Arthur's legend has more layers than a medieval onion. There's Merlin the wizard, Lancelot the homewrecker, the Round Table, and the quest for the Holy Grail. King Arthur, real or not, represents ideals of honor, courage, and justice. In a chaotic world, who wouldn't want to believe in that? So, the next time you hear whispers of a king and his knights, remember, history may be fuzzy, but the legend of King Arthur shines bright. King Arthur, a name synonymous with chivalry, honor, and a mystical kingdom, holds a unique place in the tapestry of mythology. While the historical reality of his existence remains debated, the legend of King Arthur has captivated audiences for centuries. This has been another astounding anecdote, leaving you to ponder the mysteries of the past. Until next time, keep searching for the extraordinary in the ordinary. Remember to hit subscribe and like. Do share and comment as well. Thanks a ton, and take care.